What's your story, my dear? You go ahead.
All right, you guys, my name is Tari Edwards. I actually got started with DSD towards the end of October of last year, so October 2013. And a friend from a prior company actually reached out to me and told me a little bit about it. And I was at a point, I had actually just started a new job, so really I was at a point where I'm like, okay, wait, I can't even take any of that in because I had already made a decision to basically leave the affiliate marketing industry, right? I said that I was gonna leave. So when he came to me with it, I almost shut him down, but not quite. So I said, okay, fine. I look at the link, and then once I saw it, I was like, it just makes sense for me to just go full-fledged with this. Finally, I can actually learn how to sell on eBay. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to, drive traffic to my listings. All I have to do is put stuff up. So that was the main thing that basically attracted me to DSD. And I mean, I've seen our team really transform from like 200 people to now I think we're like, what is it, like 13,000? So I mean, I wasn't in at the very first day, but I was definitely in when our team was still very small. So I'm just seeing everybody come on board, and people see the value here. And obviously, we have a lot of value to offer, especially with Reginald offering so many perks because he cares about us. So in general, that's been my experience with DSD thus far.
So tell me about your success, though. I mean, that's, what have you seen as far as is income-wise, in this company, is this your first rodeo? Okay, because some people, for some people, fortunately, this is the first, their first, internet marketing, network marketing type experience in a business. So was this your first experience in internet marketing, or, were you already successful in another company? You just came over here and just brought your team?
Definitely didn't bring a team, I'll tell you that. But I did try, or I should say I was involved in some internet marketing companies before DSD. The only difference was I would recruit like 1 or 2 people. I didn't have this massive team, at all. And even the couple people that I did recruit, they, for whatever reason, they just didn't stick around. So I came into it with the mindset of I'm gonna do this eBay thing, and that's it. I'm not gonna tell anybody about it, And then once I started getting the results, I remember my very first big result was I got like 5 sales in one day. So I posted that on Facebook, and then all of a sudden people started hitting me up about it. And I was just basically giving them the information. I said, hey, check out the video, you might like it, bam, just like that. And I'll tell you the difference between what I experienced here and in those other internet marketing companies is the fact that in those other companies usually recruiting is required. So you have this pressure for this person to sign up with you, even though you try to play it cool and lay back, in the back of your mind you're like, man, I have to get so many signups. I have to get these signups. When here it's like, well, you can make your money without the signups. So I was able to market a lot less force. I was able to market with more of a relaxed tone, and I think that really made a difference with my audience. And they saw, hey, she's not just trying to get in my pocket. She really wants to help me, because really she could have kept this to herself. So like I said, I did not have a big team coming into it, but for the first time ever, I recruited 20 people. I've never recruited 20 people before. So this is my very first time recruiting. So I basically went from recruiting 1 and 2 to recruiting 20. Which to me is a really big deal, because, like I said, that's never been done in my world before.
I would totally agree. So going from recruiting 1, because I'm probably like you. I think I did about 5. Okay, I give myself like 5 people. Okay, that was a good, that's on a good, day, I guess.
Right.
To having 1,000. So for now to have a team of 20, and I would agree, like, it's just really sharing, right?
Right.
Because most,
right.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna agree with you. Just say, yeah, it definitely is just sharing. Cause like I said, I was like, man, I'm just gonna do this, and nobody's gonna know about it. And then God convicted me. He was like, now how in the world could you keep this to yourself, knowing how good this is, So I was like, okay. So I started to tell some people, and then I got my little link together, and before I knew it, people were just inquiring and wanting to know, you know, and I didn't have to, you know, ask them. I didn't have to beg them. I didn't have to say, please look at this. I didn't have to do any of that. All I did was say, hey, this is what I'm doing on eBay. I didn't have to talk to anybody to do it, and they just came to me. And that's a game changer. I know some of us have, like, I've done blogging. I've tried to sell lotions and potions. I've tried to sell so many things in the past, you know, hoping that other people were like-minded. But the reality is I was a college student. And finding other college students that were focused on anything other than passing finals, like, they weren't thinking about the future. They were thinking about, how am I going to pass this final? How am I going to get past college? You see what I'm saying? And the college market is a very tough one. So when you can take something like this that's so easy, they don't have to try to figure it out. They don't have to, like, I know one of my best friends was saying, I know that you can make money with it, but I just don't understand what it is that you're doing. And she watched me do it she's probably watching right now. She watched me do it for about a year, and she was like, I just don't understand exactly what it is, you know? And she just couldn't get the concept. But who doesn't understand eBay? Who doesn't understand Amazon? It's easy. It's simple. You already know. Chances are you're already a customer, so why not get on the other end of that and get the money, you know?
It's so very true. I run into people, you know, all the time. And yeah, they already know eBay, they already know Amazon, you know, and it's just something, and last week, the last two hangouts I've been on, there's a word that leaders have used that I really have taken away, and just with our company, it's mass market appeal. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because, you know, when you think about it, you could even, if you wanted to go after a market like college students, they could get this, right? And they could list items between classes, right? And they could, you know, we have a young guy now that's, you know, 20, 21 years old in college, you know, and he does this, you know, in his spare time, you know, part-time. They could get that, but to really, you know, other companies and stuff like that, really trying to get them to understand, you know, really get it, you know, I really have the time. If you're not recruiting, you ain't making no money. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know any company. I don't know any company, right? And we don't name companies on here, but I definitely don't know one that you can get in and make money without recruiting. So thank you so much. So the other thing was, looks like you're paying off. Let me see. I'm going to my. So you went from relying on fixed income to paying off your first $12K student loan. How does that feel?
That feels amazing. I'm telling you. If you ask my friends, they'll let you know I'm the very first person to say, I got to pay off the loans. I have to pay off the loans. You know, I have to get these student loans paid off, you know. And it wasn't until when I actually graduated when I realized, oh, shoot, what did I get myself into? You know what I mean? So, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, yeah, so it feels amazing to actually almost be done, because this first loan that I had, it actually had the highest interest. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't your Stafford loan, it wasn't your unsubsidized subsidized loan. It was the private loan that I had to take out with my bank, you know, to finish school. So I didn't anticipate having to take that loan out in the first place. It was one of those decisions I had to make in the last second in order to finish my senior year. You see what I'm saying? So because of the way the loan is structured, it racked up like $2,000 just in interest alone within a year or two, you know. So to be able, I'm only $2,000 away from paying off. So basically, I paid off the loan. Now all I have to do is pay off the $2,000 in interest, and I'm done with that loan. Hallelujah, praise God, because I hate debt. It hates me, and I just don't believe that we're meant to live a life of having this debt hover over you. You see what I'm saying? Right. I don't believe that God designed us that way, because it's very stressful, and you want to be able to live with prosperity. That's why we have this group, the Unit of Prosperity. You should be able to be free from all of that. And any of you former college students or present college students that may be watching this, just know that you don't have to accept a 40 to 45-year plan of paying off your student loans. You can do that as quick as you want to. You can do it in a year or 2 or 3, but you don't have to take that 45 years to do that. That's the plan they put you on. You don't need to do that because all you're doing is putting more money in their pockets by paying more interest. So if there's any doubt in your mind, just take my testimony and know that you can do it. You can take this, you can pay off those loans, and then you can go on and live your life and stop worrying about, this debt that's following you around. It ain't supposed to be that way, So
Right.
if you have any doubt in your mind, just get on board, get with the person that sent you here to this hangout, and just start today. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Start today.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.